possibly. Hello, my name is Krisha. I am 20 years old. Today is August 11th. I think in videos I'm actually gonna say what day it is I'm filming, because what happens is with my videos is that I'm trying to post them every Saturday, but I film videos literally whenever I have a burst of information. So I could literally film 4 videos in 1 week, but then space them out over the course of a month. So for today's video, I am going to show you my summer sweat-proof, all-day wear, humidity-proof, everything-proof, 24-hour makeup. Now this works for me. This is what I do, and it looks fresh for so long. So yeah, let's get into it. So first thing I do is I make sure either the night before or at least an hour before I do this makeup is that I wash my face super well and I moisturize a lot. If you already have a bad base and you already have all that stuff going on, it's gonna hurt your makeup more than anything that can be thrown on top of it. So now I'm gonna prime, and I usually use MAC Fix Plus to prime, but I'm running out of it. So I'm gonna use the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist.
Hello, it's Krisha. It is actually a long while after I filmed the video. So something I realized throughout the day of wearing this makeup is that the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, yes, it's good as a refresher spray, but it is not good as a primer. So I would not recommend using it as a primer. I would recommend it as a refresher spray like we do with Fix Plus, but use the Fix Plus as the primer. Okay, thank you, bye.
And this is just to add a little touch more moisture to my face. Today's my sister's birthday. This makeup has to survive a lot. So next, to fill in our pores, I'm going to use Catrice Prime and Fine. The mirror is really far away from me. So next, I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Infallible Up to 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I'm in F20. Now this is definitely a medium coverage, very lightweight foundation, and that's what you want. We're gonna do a small layer of this. This builds really well though, and this does last. Oh, I wore this for 17 hours once and it looked just as good from morning till night. And that's when I knew like this was gonna be the long wear foundation for me. I have combination skin, leaning a little bit dry, but I do get oily in my T-zone. If you have extremely dry skin or if you have extremely oily skin, I do not know if this will be the one for you, but definitely for combo skin, this is great. Put this on the back of my hand. You definitely don't need 3 pumps. I just am very extra. And at first I'm going to use a brush to just spread it around, but then I'm going to go over it with a sponge just to make sure everything's even. Now, you're probably thinking this foundation looks really yellow on me. That's because my skin is so pink to begin with. This is actually a super neutral shade. I don't have my glasses on, so even though the mirror is like 5 feet in front of me, I can't see it, so pardon me. So now I'm gonna go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. Now this only says this lasts 12 hours. This definitely lasts longer, and this is waterproof. Now I use this when I'm doing like a lighter coverage, not as glam day as I am today. But if I am doing like a full glam day, I do use the e.l.f. 16-hour concealer. They just put like 12 hours or 24 hours on the bottle to basically say like that's how long they guarantee it. It'll probably last longer. So now I'm gonna just blend this out. So next I'm going to set the face. I'm going to set the face with Coty Airspun, and there's a special way I put on powder and bake. We're going to put this on, but we're going to make sure to have like a lot of excess on our face, and as we're doing our brows, we're going to let the excess stay on, and that's going to be our first round of baking. So now this is kind of like my baking round 1. I'm gonna just leave it like this, and now I'm gonna do my brows real quick, and then we'll get on to the next thing. And for my brows, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer and the Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara. So I just applied eyebrows, and I apply my eyebrows exactly the same every single time I do it. So if you want to see how I do my eyebrows, you can go to literally any other video that I have. I'm going to take this giant fluffy brush and I'm going to wipe away all of the excess. Now, what I love about this foundation is that it's fresh wear foundation, which means it has like a fresh finish. So it's not necessarily dewy, but it's not necessarily matte. It's like skin-like. We're gonna spray, bake a second time. So now I'm going to take MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to spray my face and then fan it down. And then as we're doing our eyeshadow, we're gonna bake a second time. And what's cool about spraying your face is that since this is a setting spray, you're setting each individual layer of the makeup. So all of our base right now is all set, so then anything we put on top of it is set too. So we're setting each layer. And now we're going to bake a second time. And this time we're going to like really pack on the powder. I feel like Patrick Star. So now this does look like a lot of powder, and it is a lot of powder. We are very much baking. Now I'm not doing anything particularly crazy today. I'm going to do a very neutral eyeshadow. So I'm going to take my Morphe M433. I'm taking the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. I'm going to take Subtle and build a crease with that, and then I'm going to take Drizzle and define the crease a little bit. Then I don't know which metallic I'm going to put over top, but I'm going to do that. I'm just taking Parched on a clean brush and just like fixing it up. This was not as glam as I was expecting to get. I'm going to take Snatched on a clean finger and press that all over the lid. I'm just going to take a definer brush and put a little bit of Snatched on my lower lash line. Lash Paradise has mascara. Look what I just did. Alright, we gotta wait for that to dry and then I'll just flick it off. So now I'm gonna wipe off the second round of bake. And what the second round of bake also did was protect my skin from fallout from the glitter. So next I'm going to take the ColourPop Pressed Pan Bronzer in Opening Act and bronze up the skin. Because this is a very soft look today, I'm not going to contour. I'm just going to overzealously bronze the skin. Since I'm already in this palette, I'm going to use the Pressed Pan Blush in Why Hello to add some blusher to my face. So I will be the first to admit, right now we look really matte and really crusty. So to fix that, we're going to be taking MAC Fix Plus again and spraying everything down. I think I'm going to take Dreamscape. This is a very like loose powder brush. I don't want to be over like highlighted. Like this is just a casual event. It's not like I need to be full glam. I'm just going to lightly highlight. See, it's not like too bright, just a little bit. Now I'm gonna go down my nose, a little bit on Cupid's bow and the chin, and whatever's left over I'll just run over my forehead as per usual. And yeah, all good. One thing about highlight I would say, if you're doing an all day look, I would not put on a lot of highlight, because after many hours of wearing the same makeup, the oils of your face will come out to play. If you want to be really highlighted, let's say you have to go to work at 7 a.m. and at 7 p.m. you're going out and you want to be full glam, I would recommend for work putting on a very minimal base of makeup. So I would do like this, and then maybe if I only have like 30 minutes to be ready before that event at night, I would rebake, put on the highlighter, put on the lashes, put on the eyeliner, put on the everything. But I would put on just a minimal to start with, because you could always build from here. You can't take away. And then finally, to set everything, I'm going to be using Urban Decay All Nighter. This is the best setting spray in the world for a reason. It will keep everything on lockdown forever. It smells like baby wipes, but it is so worth it. And if I know I'm going to be out for the entire day, I will do 2 rounds of this setting spray to make sure it's really in. But I don't think I'm going to be wearing this makeup for more than like 8 hours, so I'll only do 1. And alright, that is my finished look, and this is my tutorial for summer proof makeup. Full face I have worn for 17 hours and it looked perfect the whole time. I have worn this face for 12 hours in humidity while playing kickball and sweating profusely, and it did not budge. It did not come off at all. I would say if you, like I said, you have work at 8 a.m. and you're going partying at night, I would recommend maybe in the middle of the day, if you have like half an hour or if you have a very long car ride, rebaking and doing another coat of setting spray just to refresh everything. There we go, that's the thumbnail. And I think these things I'm counting in the base. This base of makeup will last you. So, and I think this base meaning the primers, the foundation, the concealer, the powder, and the setting spray, it's under $80. Again, editing Krisha will put something over here. So thank you so much. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If it did help you, please put how long you wore it and your story down below so I can see. And if you guys like me, don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to get a schedule where I post every Saturday, so make sure you ring the bell for notifications because I'm trying. I'm not saying I'm doing it 100%. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day.